first pitch of the night coming up shortly from Citi Field. It's the Marlins and the Mets next on the show. We're just across the way from where Shea Stadium used to stand at the new home of the Mets, Citi Field, for tonight's edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 1 of this 3-game series is set to get underway, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the New York Mets. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you all the action. Joining me in the booth, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. Dave, let's turn to you. What leaps out at you first when you take a look at this matchup?
Well, one guy that'll make his presence known has got to be Carlos Beltran. When you talk about a 5-tool player, this guy's got to be right at the head of the discussion. He can do it all on a baseball field.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And one key is going to be making sure this guy doesn't hit with runners on base. He's got power to spare.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you get a look at their starter, a 13-game winner a year ago, right-hander Mike Pelfrey. And behind him, a look at the Mets' defensive alignment, led by a 2-time Gold Glove Award winner David Wright at third base. Making his way forward is the leadoff man Hanley Ramirez, so that means we're just about set to go now from New York. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit sharply but foul down the line at third. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
And that bat came awfully close to breaking the plane. He could have been rung up there.
Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Ramirez for the game's first out. A look there at our umpires for tonight's contest. Crew chief Ed Coleman's behind the plate. Dallas Hodges over at first. Max Stafford gets the second base bag, and Raleigh McClure has third. So one away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
As we go forward, let's keep an eye on whether or not he can take ownership of the inside part of the plate with a fastball.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Murphy is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 men gone. So now with 2 gone, we'll see Manny hit with the bases empty. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Delgado will just take this one over to first for the putout, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now the starting lineup for those Mets looks like this.
And when Church is in session, he can be a tough out in this lineup. You can't overlook him.
A square off against a surprise 15-game winner for the Marlins in 2008, right-hander Ricky Nolasco. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and you hate to see a call like that on the very first pitch you throw in the ball game.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
The other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this one is a home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes, number 14 on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. Daniel Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run
ball. 1-0 pitch now. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And that misses, 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Here we go next.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. David Wright will step in now. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, this is just a hang 'em and bang 'em right here. That thing catches way too much of the plate, and he drives it for 2 bases.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And in steps a guy who spent a year as a Marlin, Carlos Delgado. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Oh, gas!
Dirt here, but nice reactions by Kendall to keep this near him. But fortunately, no advance.
Let's go, Miracle Mets!
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
And Ed Coleman's a guy that's going to make you bring it down as a pitcher. He won't give you that high strike.
Change up low, 2-0.
And with 2 outs and a base open, they may just be working around him here.
The 2-0. Ball 3, 3-0.
And he's lost the zone out there a little. He might still be stewing about that first pitch being called a ball.
Ryan Church would be next. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with 1 if you don't want to.
The 3-1 to Beltran. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Ryan Church. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And that's the first time where it looked like he really cut it loose.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop, Ramirez. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 1-0. Dan Uggla leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu.
Jorge Cantu.
And there's the fastball from Pelfrey as he jumps ahead 0-1.
Whoa, he may not see one better than that.
Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
And Cantu swings and misses at that one as he's set down for route number 2.
Well, a good job there to work this from 0-2 back to 2-2, but then he's got no answer for this fastball. See ya!
Jeremy Hermida will get his first opportunity now. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
Now here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
Just got to concentrate on that glove in situations like this. Just get it over.
And he misses, ball 4.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, quit walking, guys, let's go.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. In there, and it's 0-1.
And now here's where you really need to make that 2-out walk pay off.
He's set, now the pitch. And Kendall swings and misses that time as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's taking some chances with that fastball up in the zone. He won't get away with that all night.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Boy, and he's about to lose his mind out there on the mound. Bad time to shrink that strike zone now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 1-0 pitch. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
And with the pitcher on deck, you'd love to get this guy here and make the pitcher lead off the third.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Throwing a lot more pitches here in the second inning than he did in the first.
And man alive, that looked awfully good from up here. 3-1 though.
I don't think my eyesight's that bad. That looked like strike 2 to me.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. One that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ricky Nolasco digs in now with a chance to at least tie the game, if not give his club the lead here in the early stages. First pitch coming. Now a ball hits softly out towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores. So it's first and third with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Go back to New York, man.
Fouled straight back. Misses, ball 2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. swing and a hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, and these two guys are locked in a battle now.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that's right there. I'll tell you, though, complaining like that's only going to make that strike zone tighter.
Cameron Maben will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Murphy is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Luis Castillo will start things off in the bottom of the second. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1. One and one.
And a good pitcher can't be afraid to run that fastball up and in like that.
And he misses, 2-1.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch swung on and sent on the ground down to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Brian Schneider will be the batter. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. Mike Pelfrey will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
None out, runners at first and second. The next pitch. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Now he squares and drops down a good one. Oh, and a barehanded pickup by Cantu. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now here's the first pitch. Jose Reyes stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a bad spot to miss. You'd love to get him to reach for something.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Man, he's setting it on a tee for you. You got some lumber, use it.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
The one thing you can't afford here is a strikeout. He's got to get at least one of those runners home.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
And too many 3-ball counts early in the ball game will just drive that pitch count up.
Comes set, now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Daniel Murphy will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
And you hate to put too much weight on this second inning at bat, but this could be an important early test.
Called strike, 0-2.
And after 2 hits earlier in the inning, this would be a big letdown if they don't score here.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Ooh, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. Over for it is Manny, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Manny Ramirez is ready to go here as we begin the third. Around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Murphy is under it, and they'll put it away, so a sigh of relief there as Manny set down on just 1 pitch. So 1 gone now for Dan Uggla. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And that thing's looking a lot sharper now here in the third inning.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball.
Ball hit pretty well right down the line at third base here, but a good job out and left to get to this quickly and hold him to just a single.
Jorge Cantu will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses, ball 1.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a hard liner toward short, and Cantu is going to reach on a base hit. Jeremy Hermida will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Having trouble falling behind guys here in the early going.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
That was a pitcher's pitch right there, Matty. He gets him to chase one above the letters, and all you're going to do is pop those up.
Jason Kendall will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. David Wright makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. This is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed, because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And if they try and come back in with another fastball, I wouldn't be surprised if he's waiting on that baby.
Hits softly to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Stabs for it. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 gone in the inning for Carlos Beltran. And here's the first pitch. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And Hermida will camp under this one as he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Wes Helms will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to right at third. And the throw is airmailed that time, right over the head of Delgado. Ricky Nolasco will stand in. He had a 2-run single this first time around. And he pops up the bunt attempt. He's set, now the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
And I'm sure he'll be disappointed with himself there. He had a good shot to get that guy over to third with 1 away, but he just couldn't get one fair. Then with 2 strikes, he's got no chance.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
And down 0-2 after 2 great sliders, he's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And Beltran will send this one in off the wall. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Cameron Maben will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Murphy has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So 2 men are gone here in the Florida fourth, and here comes Manning. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two out, nobody on. Fouled back. And good patience there by Manny as he lays off. It's 1-2.
And if you're going to miss with a fastball, that's the spot to do it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a high chopper down the third baseline. There to get it is right. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead it 4-1. Ryan Church will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Lays off 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Luis Castillo will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
And that's swung on and missed by Castillo as the count moves to 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
And he got him. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth. And here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Brian Schneider. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike one.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Cantu will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Florida's out in front, 4-1. Dan Ugla will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Ugla.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
And that ball was in the zone when he started his swing, so a good job there of recognizing the slider and holding up.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is out of here. So a solo shot for Jorge Cantu, number 22 on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And Delgado will just step on the bag for the out.
And here we get a look at his pitches by inning to this point in the contest. He's at a total of 81 right now, so that count's starting to creep up just a little.
Jason Kendall will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And he needs to settle down right now. Things are definitely starting to get away from him a touch.
2-0 on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. There to get it is right. Throw on to Delgado will be in time, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 5-1. Corey Sullivan is out of the dugout now, and it looks like he'll bat for the pitcher, Pelfrey. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
Now the 0-1, a ground ball for Ugla at second. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Make it 10 straight guys retired now as he gets the leadoff man here to start the inning.
So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
And when things are going bad, it seems like these calls always go against you.
Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two.
Boy, and he's really psyched himself out with that curveball. The last two pitches, he hasn't known what to do.
Swing him a liner toward right center. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in the left fielder, Daniel Murphy. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Pitch outside, the throw right on the bag, and Reyes is out at second base. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Boy, have a rip at that one.
And this looked to be on the outside corner, but it's called a ball anyway, 2-1.
Oh, come on!
Here's the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Ah, gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. And before the Marlins take their turn here in the 6th inning, let's take a moment to check their in-game box score through 5 innings. It's presented by Upper Deck. New pitcher set to come on now, and it'll be the 6'6" right-hander out of Louisville, Sean Green, who takes over. Wes Helms will step in, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Yeah, and when you get strike one on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
Well, sometimes it's easy to say the pitcher made a mistake. He did not make a mistake on that one. That was a good pitch in a good spot. Sometimes you just tip your cap and move on.
Ricky Nolasco will dig in. Missed a bunt attempt for strike three his last time. Now a bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. A tag for one, but they'll only get one as he's in there at second. Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far. And this one runs up high, ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-0 on the way. In there, 1-1. On the ground to the right side, but foul past Delgado at first. And that misses 2-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
And he finally wins the battle here by just saying, here's my fastball and you can have at it. I think he finally just wore him down there.
Cameron Maben will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And we've seen he's been pretty consistent calling that low strike.
Hard hit to third. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. Manny Ramirez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And the normally sure-handed Schneider can't corral this one. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
And they certainly don't want to give in to Manny here with a base open.
2 out here and a runner at second. Manny awaits the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, and Manny didn't like that one, and I can't blame him.
And a foul ball straight back. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Florida's out in front, 6-1. And before the Mets come to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, let's check out how they fared individually through the first 5 innings. It's our in-game box score. David Wright will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. In there for strike 1.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And this is fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this is popped high in the air back near second. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Still a ways to go, but if this score holds up and he keeps pitching the way he is, it looks like he's going to pick up victory number 13.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and in steps the always dangerous Carlos Delgado. In there, strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
And time called here, and guys, after that last pitch, there was no question. He went immediately to that arm of his, and we mentioned at the top of the show, he came into this one with arm problems, and it would appear that they have returned. Matt Thornton will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 37, Matt Thornton.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Fouled straight back. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And if they keep going away with that shift on, he might even think about dropping one down. We've seen that before.
Now here it comes. swing as he pulls this one into right. And Hermida will put this one away for out number 2. Carlos Beltran will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
And this game is not over by any means, but when you're trailing by 5 runs in the 6th, you're going to have to get something started soon.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Dan Uggla will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Getting ahead, always a key when you're facing a guy like this.
Well, he goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Juan Cruz is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jorge Cantu will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. A dive by right, but it's past him down the line. The run is in.
Well, they summoned the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Jeremy Hermida will stride in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And the changeup low is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. You just want to crush that thing.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Coming through at 94 on the gun. That thing's a blur right now.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
Here's the full count offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Jason Kendall will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, he gets the call, but you don't want to make a steady habit of leaving that slider there.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 to Kendall. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ball 2. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. To second for 1. Over to Delgado, and it's a double play to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins lead it 7-1. Ryan Church will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Right there for strike 1.
And I've been pretty surprised at their inability to score so far. This is normally a potent offensive team.
We love Yank Queen, man.
And this is taken by Church to even the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss by Church as he goes down on strikes, 1 away. Luis Castillo will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. takes strike 2.
And these guys are really starting to look like a team that's defeated. They're not even offering it good pitches right now.
1 out, nobody on. Foul back. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few two-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And he's digging in for some extra velocity on those two-strike pitches.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Brian Schneider is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Lined up the middle. And a dive by Uggla, but it's by him for a base hit. Brian Schneider will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
And he'll throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a soft liner back up the middle. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. Fernando Tatis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you don't ever want to concede runs, but the key now is going to be getting outs and not worrying too much about those runners.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
And this is how you bounce back from back-to-back hits. He could use a punch out here.
Is low, but Kendall's able to keep it close. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now now. A swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Jose Reyes will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And his home run has been the entire offensive output so far tonight.
And this pitch will miss low, apparently. Okay, it's 2-0.
Ah, come on already.
Now a ball hit hard but fouled as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A pitch away now from getting out of this little pickle he's worked himself into.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 7-1. Called to the bullpen now as we'll get a look at the hard-throwing Duaner Sanchez. Wes Helms will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
Pitch on the way. In on the hands that time, 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Might be his best pitch to hit in the whole at-bat.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Church is able to put this one away for the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Pudge Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
First offering on the way. Good fastball there from Sanchez as he's letting loose now. It's 0-1.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him. But he let a pretty good one go by there.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw on to Delgado for out number 2. Hanley Ramirez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field, and Beltran will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 7-1. A new pitcher coming on now. It's the former Crimson Tide standout, left-hander Taylor Tankersley. Daniel Murphy will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Maybe could have appealed that one. I don't know.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1 on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch out.
Come on, work the count here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And they'd certainly take a walk here. Anything to get something started.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first by Cantu, 1 gone. David Wright will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And this crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
The next pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line hard. Foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, he set down the first 2 guys to face him here in the inning, but they haven't made it easy. It's taken 11 pitches here, but he'll probably take it.
Carlos Delgado will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And it's been surprising to me how little of a fight these guys have put up in the late going.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And you can tell he's really showing him a lot of respect at the plate.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. Florida's out in front, 7-1. Cameron Maben will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And you're down by 6 on the mound. You got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0.
And he's come right out of the dugout throwing balls. This ain't helping the cause.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And if there's one thing that'll drive a manager nuts, it's the leadoff walk. Manny Ramirez will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Ball 1.
And you'd think for all the offense these guys have put together, he'd be an integral part of it. Not tonight, though.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Delgado is over and he puts it away for the first out.
And we've seen that pitch wind up a souvenir more times than we can count, but he challenges them with a fastball up in the zone and lives to tell the tale.
Dan Ugla will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around.
Let's go, New York! You got some fighting to do! Let's go!
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you always want to get that first pitch strike in there when you've got to face a dangerous hitter like this.
Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Go back to New York, man.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Church is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Ball slicing away from him there, but that's a good jump and a good first step as he runs this one down.
Jorge Cantu will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He waits, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Trying to lock him up there with a fastball. That's a good spot to miss.
A runner on first with two away. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
At this point, I don't know why they even keep pitching to him. He had a big home run earlier, and now as hit number 4 for him in the ballgame, he's wearing him out.
Jeremy Hermida will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. From the stretch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And Beltran will send this one in off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Jason Kendall will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you just play this one out and try to come back with a clean slate tomorrow.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two and 0.
And another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. Base hit. The run is in.
Man, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching's been awful. The offense has been awful. The managing's been awful. Just a bad performance all around. Uncle, I give.
Wes Helms will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And boy, he seems just a little sluggish with that fastball here this inning.
And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it's been a high-stress inning on the mound. Now he's looking for a little help from the home plate umpire, but not finding it.
Check, please.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and the ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
He's just kind of imploding out there right now.
Come on, New York, you need a title here, huh?
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw on to Delgado will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins on top, 10-1. Carlos Beltran will be the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
And now I wouldn't put this thing anywhere close.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Drifting toward the line is Hermida, but he won't have room. It's a foul ball. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Ryan Church will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
These guys better hope they can snap back for Game 2 of this series.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Where's the count here, okay?
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And these guys better hope they can snap back for Game 2 of this series.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And now look around this place. I think these fans have just about given up hope in this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game, and you can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside. Looked pretty good to me, though.
Luis Castillo will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And these guys better hope they can snap back for Game 2 of this series.
And now a pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And they obviously think he'll chase a fastball with 2 strikes because they keep going to it.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say, fellas? We named this guy right here as the recipient of our Upper Deck Player of the Game.
Yeah, Matt, that was just a super ball game for him at the plate. 4 hits, including a big home run, and he was certainly instrumental in getting the victory.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and Rex's Hair, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB09 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 10-1. Post-game highlights from New York are coming up next. Until next time, good night, everybody.